Hey there, if you're living in Hamilton already, or you're considering moving here or buying real estate here as an investment, it's important that you really do understand that the city has big plans for its neighborhoods, and there's going to be a lot of change over the next 5 to 10 years. So let's get into it. Hamilton is on a mission to transform its neighborhoods, addressing the pressing need, of course, for more diverse housing options. The city is tackling the housing crisis by proposing a unified set of residential zones to replace the current patchwork that's governed by 6 separate bylaws. And the goal here is to simplify permit process, but also bring consistency across the city. And that's going to benefit areas from Stony Creek all the way out to Dundas and Waterdown, et cetera. So what does this transformation really look like? Well, you're going to have to start to embrace the diversity in the housing styles and what your neighborhoods are going to start to look like. So you may have already heard about Laneway suites from the news in Toronto. Well, that's already happening here. There's the approval already to do multi-unit conversions. So you'll start to see, triplexes and fourplexes in your neighborhood. And then on top of that, the city is gearing up for denser housing types like stacked townhouses and mid-rise buildings. And the goal is to have those around the major transit routes and essential services. So it just makes sense for people to live and have access to those services. City Council has already greenlit some of these changes, aiming to provide more affordable and diverse housing choices, as we talked about. This approach utilizes existing infrastructure more efficiently, supports the population growth, and enables residents to age in place without having to worry about displacement. So let's talk a little bit about implementation. Remember, something like this isn't going to happen overnight. The reimagining neighborhoods is a gradual process. It means more housing mix, allowing people to stay in their communities, discover new ones as well. And as always, your voice is always important, so the city welcomes your input. So let's talk a little bit more about some of the specific changes that you're going to expect to see. So you expect to see definitely more housing variety in your neighborhood. So from townhouses to mid-rise buildings. And they're doing this by creating a smoother transition from busier roads to quieter neighborhood streets. The city is setting very clear guidelines for property redevelopment. They are balancing the need for new housing types, but also considering things like privacy, landscaping, and parking. So these guidelines aim to ensure that these new developments will blend seamlessly with the existing neighborhoods and also enhance the overall aesthetics and functionality. So to sum it up, whether you're living here in Hamilton, you're thinking about moving here or investing in here, these changes are definitely going to reshape, no pun intended, the city's landscape. They are doing it thoughtfully and sustainably. If you're looking to add your input or find more information on it, the link is in the description below. Hopefully you found this helpful. Bye for now.